Hi guys, I just realized after I put my makeup primer on that I wasn't live yet. I was still looking at the same screen. So who's the MVP today? It's me. But the only thing I've done so far is put on makeup primer. We're doing a really easy look today. I have to go out and get all the stuff that I need for Thanksgiving. I'm not going out next week in all of the insanity. So I have a list this long of things that I need to do today while Justin is home, and I'm doing all of them. I'm only using 11 products today, all really easy products, multi-use, and we're gonna start with the Arbonne makeup primer first. I still have this bruise right here from my lip injections last week. No problem, we're gonna take care of it. What's the other thing? I'm gonna moisturize. Oh, this is what I'm gonna be doing. So this Botaniques lip set, every single person and their mother needs it. It's a coconut sugar lip scrub and then a lip salve. So this is gonna moisturize and nourish your lips, and both of them taste like cake batter. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the scrub on my lips right now. I do this pretty much every single night after I wash my face. And it's just gonna slough off the dead skin and make your lips look and feel amazing. The dead skin on your lips is gonna prevent you from like really grabbing all of the moisture that should be in your lip balms and whatever. It's just gonna saturate the dry skin and not your actual lips. So you wanna use a scrub like this to get it all off. And then your makeup's gonna look better, just like exfoliating your face. And your body for that matter, you want to exfoliate your lips. So this is not 2 products. I'm counting it as 1 because they come together. Hi Amina, hi Chelsea, hi Gracie. All right, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with my Skin Perfecting Liquid Foundation. This is in the shade Honey Beige. I just do 1 pump. If I find that I need more, I can go ahead and grab a little bit more, but I typically find that just 1 pump is plenty. And I dot it on my face like this. I don't do concealer first over any acne spots. I'll go over that later if I can kind of still see it. But this liquid foundation is amazing. And I can color match you, so if you need to get color matched, just shoot me over a direct message, and then a selfie in good lighting. Just take it from the neck up. If you self-tan, just let me know that. That way I will match you to your neck as opposed to your face. Because that's kind of a disaster in the making when you match somebody and then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, I always tan, but I'm not tan right now. All right, so this is a clean Eco Tool sponge. You can get these anywhere. You can get them at Target, Walmart. You cannot get them at CVS. I have tried, or you can order them online. They're my favorite tool to blend out my liquid foundation with though. I've tried brushes. I don't know. I just feel like this gives me the most natural look. And I also use it to do the loose powder that I'm going to put on my under eyes. So that's kind of why I like to go in with 1 tool instead of taking a whole bunch of them out. But look at that coverage. It's so good. And this is just on top of primer. That's all. Obviously, I did my skincare this morning, washed it with my Age Well toner, serum, and a caffeinated under eye cream, which is a game changer. And last but not least, my day cream. All of that has stabilized vitamin C, plant stem cells, and Bakuchiol in it. All natural products. Bakuchiol is essentially a plant-based retinol. Okay, so I kind of look like Uncle Fester with the bags under my eyes because I was up all night long having really weird dreams. We're gonna take care of that, not to worry. All right, before we do anything else, I'm gonna go in with Setting Pretty setting powder. This is just gonna make sure that my makeup does not move while I'm out. This is a translucent powder. It's not going to change the color of what you're using, so you don't need to be color matched for it. Basically what it's gonna do, it's super finely milled. It like fills in your pores, and it's gonna protect your makeup from shifting around on your face as your body temperature changes or the atmosphere temperature around you changes. Setting powder is just going to absorb any extra oils and sweat that your body produces so that your makeup is still looking fresh all through the day. And it's twice as finely milled as foundation powder is, so you're not going to notice it like creating fine lines and creases and stuff like that. All right, let's go in and do our brows really quick. I've been loving, loving, loving our dark brow pencil, and it makes me want to get my brows tinted because I'm trying to grow them out. So I haven't been tweezing them at all. I haven't been trimming them at all. And here's what they look like. I'm trying to kind of balance out the higher arch. So I'm using the dark pencil and I'm starting on the bottom inside corner and just drawing a line from front to back. And I kind of hold it towards the back, so I touch it with like a lighter hand. And then I start a little bit further back on the top. You want the arch and the tail of your brow to be the darkest and fullest. Naturally, that is how your brows grow, but they sort of get more sparse as you age, thin out a little bit like everything else except for our waistlines. So I go a little bit lighter handed in the front. I do little hair-like strokes right up and down, and then I brush everything together. Look at the difference. The difference is enormous. This brow pencil is a game changer. Even if you have your brows microbladed or powder brows or anything like that, you might notice that there's just a couple of areas that you want to touch up or, you know, make slightly darker. These pencils are amazing for it. And if you have no brows, which I know that there are a lot of girls that fall in that category, I'm going to show you the next product that I use. It just kind of sets my brows, and that's why I love to use it. But if you have no brows whatsoever and you're kind of like drawing on your skin here, or you're drawing over really, really fair eyebrows, I'm going to show you a game-changing product called our brow gel. I'm going to use the shade medium dark. So what it does, it adds texture to your eyebrows, sort of like a mascara for your brows. It's going to set them all in place. So if you have really long, wiry brows, sometimes they can be hard to tame. So it comes in a little container like this, and essentially it's got a little mascara wand on the end. And this comes also in the 18-piece makeup kit. And you just want to start on the back tail of your brow and then gently do the front like this and just kind of brush up. It's going to give your brows more texture and make them look a little bit more full. But also if you have long, kind of hard to place eyebrows, it's going to put them in place for the day, sort of like how your mascara does for your eyelashes. And it just makes them look that much more manicured throughout the day. If you look at the trend now, brow lamination, you're able to achieve that with this little tube, and it's not permanent. All right, let's go in now with, actually, I'll do this last. I'm gonna do it last. We're gonna do it last. All right, so we're gonna go in with the Starlight Glow Palette. This glow palette is something that everybody needs in their arsenal. It's got a blush, a bronzer, a metallic bronzer, and a highlight. So depending on the look that you're going for, you could absolutely create it using this palette. It's gorgeous. It looks really flattering on everyone that I've seen it on. So I'm going to start with my contour, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Meteor. So like a kind of a bronzy look. And I'm going to mix it with the Twilight, which is the metallic-y one. And I'm just going to apply that right to my cheekbone and blend back so that I can kind of highlight my cheekbones and contour my face. I used to go underneath my cheekbone to do this, and I stopped doing that because it was sort of distorting the proportions of my face. It was making it look a little bit off, so I stopped doing that, and I like it a little bit better on my cheekbones. All right, up on the forehead. And just blend that into the cheekbone. You can see it just like revives my face. I look alive again. Sides of the nose. My favorite palette, hands down. I agree, Amina. It's super versatile, and it's not like, I feel like everything in it is something that I use. There's nothing that I don't use in it. Jawline. If you belong to the double chin club like I do, hit that jawline. No apologies for it. And I blend it right down my neck. Okay. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and add this to our eyes. So this is what I was talking about, double duty. I'm gonna add this color, Meteor, to the crease of my eye. And just kind of give it a little bit of shadow. This is my super fast out the door mom look that I go to all the time. Just like this. All right, now we're gonna go in with, we're gonna hold off on, all right, sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm gonna go in with the shade Twilight right here and just pop it on my finger and put it just on the inside corner of my eye and just kind of tap it onto the center of my eye, just for like a little bit of a highlight. Easy out the door. And then we're gonna go in with this eye pencil, green. Sage is so pretty. It brings out the green in my eye. I have a green flannel on today. I just love it with everybody, but what I love most about it is until you get close, you can't tell that there's actually a color there. It just kind of looks black from far away, but it really does bring out the pigments in your eye, and it makes the white of your eye appear brighter. So I just kind of smudge it right here into the lash line, and it makes my lashes look a little bit beefier, and I'm all here for a beefy lash. Hi Chris, how are you? We're only going grocery shopping, but we're gonna look, we don't leave the house for anything else. Literally, this is like, I've been looking forward to this sadly all week. It's ridiculous. Okay. And then we're finishing with 2 coats of Speaks Volume mascara. The first coat is kind of like a little bit of a primer coat, and then the second coat really makes it pop off. And I also find that it helps because my lashes are really long now with daily use of my skin elixir, and my lashes have gotten super long. So I have to look down or else I get mascara up by my eyebrows. And it's not cute. Oh boy. The child homeschooling in the room next to me just dropped something very loud. All right, and then we're going to use what we have left over on the wand. Hi, Victoria, to do lower lashes. Yesterday I did my makeup and I did it kind of like heavier, moodier, a little bit more holiday. Honestly, this is the way I prefer my makeup to be. Not super heavy, dark eyes, like totally changing things up. All right, I'm gonna go in with my loose foundation powder in the shade Ivory now. This is my favorite way to highlight and brighten my face, is using a loose foundation powder instead of a cream concealer. And the reason that I like it is it doesn't lock up on my under eyes and give me like really kind of highlight my fine lines and wrinkles. So I like to use a little brush, and then I just go and stamp it on my under eye. And a little goes a long way. I go right up the sides of my nose, kind of tuck that baby in. And foundation powders are full coverage. So if you have dark circles or bags under your eyes, you're gonna really appreciate how full coverage that they are. All right, underneath the nose, hi Britt. Chin, let's get rid of this zit here. What zit? She's gone. We don't need her. We don't need that kind of negativity in our lives. All right, so little trick for contouring your nose. Where's my brush? Can't find it. All right, we're going with Plan B brush now. All right, take a teeny tiny little brush. Put a little bit of that powder on the brush. I'm gonna put it in a little circle right at the end of my nose and a little line right down the center of my nose. And then we're gonna blend it out. But we're gonna let it sit there for a minute, okay? That's the plan, Stan. And we're gonna take a little bit of that dark pencil or dark powder and just go right along the side of it. Right up on top. This is what you call a bootleg nose job. And we're not apologizing. Surgery-free nose jobs, courtesy of Dr. Barkovich. All right, before we blend that out, I'm gonna blend everything else on my face out, just using this giant fluffy powder brush that's got nothing on it. You can see that it already looks really well kind of blended and incorporated. But this way, any high spots with the highlighter, the loose foundation powder, are gonna blend into that contour, and you're not gonna end up looking like you're too mottled. You know what I mean? All right, so let's go in with the shade Moonstone from that Starlight Glow palette. I'm gonna use that as my blush. Super pigmented. You don't need to be like digging in that palette to get any kind of color on your face. So just a little bit goes a long way. And it just, blush does something for your face. I didn't used to be a believer, but I've learned my lesson. It really does wake your face up, make you look really refreshed and like you're glowing. All right, before I'm dusting this off last. All right, so we're gonna go in and finish strong with the lip. So I'm gonna go in with my peach lip liner, which is my favorite nude of all time. Hey, sending you nudes. And then we're gonna finish with the lip salve, which is the counterpart to the lip scrub that I already used. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. And yes, we're putting a mask on and no one's gonna see how great they're gonna look, but I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know. Okay. And all of this, guys, is non-toxic. 100% non-toxic. 90% of what you put on your skin ends up in your bloodstream. So make sure that it's good. Now, technically, you could fill your whole lip in with this peach lip liner and I wouldn't be mad at you. But we're just gonna line today. All right, before I finish that, back to the Starlight Glow palette, we're gonna take the shade Stardust, which is this highlight shade right here. Just put it right here on our cheeks. Kind of blend it in. Literally leaves you with the most amazing airbrushed finish. A little bit here on the Cupid's bow, on the tip of the nose, and right down the center of the nose. Just to catch that light. We're still gonna blend that out, don't worry. All right, let's blend it out now. So basically by blending it out, you're just diffusing some of the harshness and blending it together so that you're gonna still see that there is a contour there, but it's not gonna be like quite so where you can make out the lines. Although I gotta say, I'm not mad at making out the lines. Not mad at all. All right, finishing now, going in with that lip salve, the best. This is going to keep your lips nice and moisturized all day. Plus it's super silky and glossy. All right, last but not least, go in with your Let It Set Refreshing Spray. This is going to keep your makeup in place all day. It's going to melt all those powders together that we finished with. And again, completely non-toxic. You guys, filter free. This is 100% filter free. You gotta. So this month, preferred customers, you can be a preferred customer for free, which what that means is free shipping, free gifts, 20 to 40% off everything that you order for a full year. There's no auto ships. There's no monthly minimums. There's no other purchases that you need to make. It's literally just kind of like a discount card for you. So you get to be a preferred customer for free, which is normally $29. Anything that you put in your cart is 20% off, and any sets are 40% off. So if you want to do the 30-day healthy living, that's 40% off. 40% off the complete makeup kit, the Age Well skincare bundle. We just launched brand new coffee protein for a limited time. That's also got 35 milligrams of caffeine in it and 20 grams of protein, plus a spiced pumpkin cider. So super excited. Mine will be here tomorrow and I cannot wait. I'm gonna go hop off and take a picture in that window, and then I'll list all the products that I used to do today's glam. If you need to be color matched, just shoot me over a message. I can just hop on. All I need is a recent selfie and walk you through the process of doing that. So I love you guys. Have a happy and safe Wednesday, and I will see you soon.